Hi, it's Joanne here, Joanne Reeves-Baker, and I'm doing this video to put it out there that I'm back. As you may have noticed, I've been awfully quiet over the last 2 to 3 years, and some of you friends will know why and some of you will less know why. And I took the decision to take a sabbatical from my business to really look after my body. I needed to have 1 surgery and then I needed to have 2 surgeries, and that is on the top of 20 odd years of living with chronic pain and chronic fatigue and all of the other things that go with living with a chronic illness. In my case, endometriosis and adenomyosis. And it was really, really hard to take that time out. It was really, really hard to stop my business, stop working, stop helping people, stop healing, because I've spent so long doing it. I put all that time and energy into it. And also, as an independent woman of the 21st century, I didn't want to be beholden to my family and my loved ones. I didn't want to be supported by anybody other than myself. But of course, that's exactly what I should have been doing, and that's exactly what I did, because love is there to support us. And so of course my family and my beloved would step up to the mark to help me out. And it was really important, and I ended up taking longer than I anticipated because I'd spent so long managing my condition. I really hadn't appreciated how fragile and broken my body had become. So fast forward to right now, I'm about 3 months in to getting back out there with my business, and it's interesting. There's a very, very subtle shift in what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and there's a great deal more clarity, and there's a great deal more of a bigger picture. Now, I specialized in working with women and men who suffered from some form of sexual abuse very early on in my career, and that's always been very important to me, to heal those kind of deep traumas, those kind of traumas that axed into our very feeling of safety, that just connected to a part of our soul that should not have happened. This happened for me personally because of an experience that an early girlfriend of mine had, that she should not have had at any age. And it's a story that we see far too much of. And so that's always been my driving force for when I'm healing, for when I'm out there. But I've always taken it on as a championship, if you like, that women need to be more protected, and some men. As I go into my business now, it's very interesting, the subtle shift, because before my focus has always been about healing those wounds, and that will always, of course, be a core element of what I do. But what I want to do now is help more and more women get to a place where we can start really shifting society, where we can start really changing the way that our culture works, the way that we are looked on, the way that we are manipulated, the way that we are bullied, because all of that has to stop. It has to change. There has to be a line where we go, the way society is working for us as women and some men is no longer viable. And the way that we do that as women, as womenpreneurs, as women in businesses, as women who are setting themselves up to be free from that corporate world, to be free from the laws of that particular society and that particular culture, is to become powerful in ourselves, is to become unafraid of putting ourselves out there with our morals, with our stands, to become unafraid of speaking out at things that we find unacceptable, become unafraid of earning good money so that we can use that money in a constructive way, to feed our charities, to save the animals, to save the planet, because that is what it is going to take. It is going to take more and more women to become unafraid, to step into power without feeling as if power is aggression, because power is not violence. Power is not control. Power is not manipulation. Power is strength. Think of an oak tree. It is strong, it is stable, and it is patient. And that is my mission now as I relaunch myself back into the world of womenpreneurship. I'm very excited to be working with a new program this year, which is called the Mermaid Upgrade, specifically for womenpreneurs who want to get brave in their business. And I'm even more thrilled to become a Courage Collective leader, which is going to be a group program launching in September. There are many of these groups launching across the globe this September to allow women to step into their space, to have the courage to speak their stories, to have the courage to make their businesses connect with other people and make wonderful, profound changes in the world. Do get in touch and let me know if any of those things are of interest to you, or if you would like more of a catch up with me now that I'm back out there again. I'm still taking very good care of my body. I'm still going slow and steady, but my mind and my spirit are ready to go. So get in touch.